Microsoft adds AI chat capabilities into Skype apart from Bing Mobile and Edge. Meta upgrades the whole VR experience by adding finger swiping capability in the place of a controller. TikTok partners with Mercedes-Benz, bringing TikTok videos into car screens. All these fascinating news items and much more coming up in this 192nd weekly edition of the Connected Church News with me, Nachi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media and Web3 news you as a church, nonprofit and ministry leader needs to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. A couple of big announcements from YouTube. First is on the area of podcasting. YouTube has announced that they are starting to test a way in which creators will be able to add a podcast, view the performance of a podcast, and also segregate podcast in terms of playlists, organizing it better, all within YouTube Studio. Big step for YouTube towards podcasting. And the second news is the addition of a new role, a moderator role for YouTube live streams. This could be important for churches and nonprofits, especially church live stream teams, where this new role called managing moderator will have extended capabilities. And this person with the role can actually remove chat messages, put users on timeout and moderate. So I think it's going to be a useful feature. We'll link to the details in the show notes. Microsoft is moving fast and capitalizing the momentum that they've gained by the whole Bing and ChatGPT integration, bringing AI features into their tools. Now they've made a big announcement related to Skype. As you all know, Skype was one of the leading chat and calls tool that many people used before the arrival of Zoom and other tools. So now Microsoft wants to revive the interest in Skype by adding AI capabilities inside Skype. So it'll be very interesting to see how this takes off. And this is in addition to adding AI into other areas like Bing Mobile and Edge and those kind of apps that Microsoft already has. Microsoft wants to just spread the AI capability across all its tools and make the most of this traction that they've been having with AI. TikTok announced that they have partnered with Mercedes-Benz to bring TikTok videos into the in-car display of the upcoming 2024 edition of Mercedes E-Class. This announcement came as part of the Mercedes-Benz's event that talked about their new operating system and the technologies that they have added. This is in addition to the existing partnerships they've had with YouTube and Google Maps and all of that. But in terms of social media, apart from YouTube, no other player has been able to really make inroads into the automobile display space where people can access social media content. Now, TikTok is the second big player to do that, so it's very interesting how they're moving forward. In fact, Benz has been under criticism for not being very tech friendly when it comes to in-car technology, but now they seem to be working on it. They're even adding Zoom as one of the apps inside the car display. Meta is bringing an upgraded VR virtual reality experience by adding an experimental feature called Direct Touch. The announcement says with version 50, we are rolling out a new experimental setting called Direct Touch that brings Meta Quest 2 and Pro closer to an intuitive hands-on experience. The announcement says you can now use your finger to swipe through VR environments instead of using just the controller. So bringing in that finger swiping capability emulates the mobile and a tablet app usage environment that people are used to, because one of the biggest challenges with VR is the whole thing is unique and it's not something that people are comfortable with, the whole headset and the controller and holding it and having to do new things. But if you bring people's existing habit formation into the environment, then it makes it much more adaptable. So an interesting move from Meta. In our Web3 news, we have a couple of interesting news items. One from the Tezos Foundation that promotes Tezos blockchain protocol, announcing that they have tied up with Google Cloud to develop Web3 infrastructure. The announcement says the collaboration includes Google Cloud becoming Tezos network validator or baker, and Tezos helping Google Cloud's corporate customers deploy Tezos nodes to support Web3 innovation on the Tezos blockchain. The second news is about Canada publishing a notice about their crypto regulations. So they've talked about how certain types of stable coins are not valid or not allowed by the regulators, and certain types are. We will link to all those details in the show notes. Check it out. If you have any questions or any comments about any of the stories, then do DM me at Nachi Lazarus on Instagram or at Twitter, or you can leave a comment wherever you're listening to me. We'll make sure we get you all the answers. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.